go for round one. Exclusively going to the head. Let's see if that pays dividends. Nice counter shot by her. Catch and shoot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Swing and a miss with the hook. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
This is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Straight left lands. A perfect counter lands. Misses with the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. What do we expect to see here in round two? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She catches and counters. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Blocks that left hook. She can't find a home for that jab. Blocks the left. She catches and caps. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nope, that jab not going to score. Good counter punch. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throws the left but doesn't score. They block the jab. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. She wasn't ready for that counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. There's the bell for round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Well, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change everything in this battle. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. She scores with that counter. Counter shot lands. Nice counter shot by her. Nice counter. Dropped her hard. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, four. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Shields in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Time for the 5th round. Well, Johnny, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. She has got to bounce back in this round after that knockdown. No doubt about it.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
She catches and counters. The counter lands. counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punch. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. That was almost a good job. And there's the bell for round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab doesn't find a home. Claressa Shields is in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back in.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Claressa Shields just got clipped. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. She lands a big right hand. Beautiful counter shot. She catches and counters. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Shields in that last round. Stamina is... There's the bell to start round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. Throws the jab, but does not score. Misses with the straight left. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Shields in that last round. Now you start wondering. And there's the bell for round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit. Be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That hook's blocked. And Shields is down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took her out.
One, two, three, four, five, six. And you continue.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. Claressa Shields is in trouble. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smart, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it at every round in the